Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how we made this cute dress out of our Faith Baby t-shirt and some fabric. I used one fabric yard for the base of the skirt and then a half a yard of fabric for the bottom of the skirt. So all you're going to need is a t-shirt and 2 things of fabric and a couple other things, as you'll see in the rest of the tutorial. So I'm going to take my first piece of fabric, which is just 1 yard, folded in half, and I'm going to cut it in exactly 1/2. And then I'm going to open up the pieces of fabric and lay them right sides together. And before we sew them into a hoop, we're going to cut our half a yard into a half. And as long as you're using the same brand of fabric or they're 45 inches, you shouldn't need to measure the length. So I'm just going to attach those and then attach it all together into one big hoop. So we now have 2 large squares that we are putting right sides together and sew along the sides, so then we will have a very large hoop. After that, we are going to hem the bottom. I'm going to do about a 1/4 hem up twice on the bottom and then about a 2.5 inch hem on the top. That's because we're going to leave a big ruffle above the spot where we sew it on the t-shirt so that it gives kind of a boutique style skirt rather than just attached to the t-shirt. So I'm going to show you guys, it's about 2.5 inches over and then 2.5 inches over again, and then just make sure you press it. And then I'm going to sew that closed before we do any of the ruffling. So I'm just going to sew the bottom hem and the top hem just to make sure all of our raw edges are cleaned up. After we're done with that, I'm going to cinch stitch this. So I turned my tension down and I'm just going to kind of gather it as I sew, and that way it's already started. But then when I take it off the sewing machine, I'm going to continue to gather it until it is about the same size as the t-shirt is around. So I'm going to take the t-shirt and I'm going to put it inside of the skirt. This is done a little bit differently than just our basic skirt where we would put it on right sides together. Right now we're going to put the skirt on how it is, how it would be on just the shirt. And then I'm going to pin it slowly and carefully all the way around. There's so much ruffle that you want to make sure that you do this part very slowly. So I'm just going to sew this onto the t-shirt very slowly and carefully, like I said, just holding the ruffles apart like so, and just taking a lot of care when I go along, and I'm just sewing along that little part. And this is what it looks like when it's done. It's pretty cute. This would look really cute on like a tighter tank top too. We just need to make a cute dress that matched our headbands, and if you missed those videos, we have headbands, and I also have another basic double skirt for that we did with Faith Baby t-shirts as well. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I've got lots more tutorials coming up.